EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Sanders now to the air right away. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. It's a great example of it.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 35, here's second and 6.
Come on. Time to line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Johnson.
First down, Cleveland.
On the give, it's Judkins. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's starting with the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
9. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
18 Rattler.
On play action, Shador. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Oh, big hole left side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
38 yards. And the Browns, first down. 38 yards on the play.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from that. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
19 Tigers.
Brings up third down.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Malik Collins makes the stop.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end balance. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Raider first down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's second and 3 to go.
Brings up second and 3.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he's in! Now Austin. Touchdown, Raiders.
we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's...
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Back team, fire it in. Here we go, here we go.
And Shador on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards. That's good for a Browns
18
first down.
18 Cardinal, 18
A gain
Cardinal.
of 26
19
yards.
Lions.
First down,
On
Cleveland.
first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
That's a 26-yard line.
26.
They'll start on the ground with Genchi. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the
One
play.
quarter in the
Second
books.
and 10.
It's the Browns
At the
with the
26-yard
advantage.
line.
And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a second down and 10. From the gun, Roger. He gets this one to Tucker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
26. 258. Back north.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. The middle, he's got Tucker. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now, trying to get things tied up. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Second Pirates. Get it. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down. It's a gain of 35.
On the handoff, Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. With McCaffrey, the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
60, 18, here we go. 70, Timberwolves, Panther 11, go.
They go play action now with Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns go up by 7. 28-21.
Raiders, 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That should be outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jump out!
Rodgers on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, you block over here. 26.
Rodgers now. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
19 yards.
Cut that team.
For a Browns
Get it.
1st down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Here's Rodgers. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Genty. Wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
1st down for Aaron. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be brought down past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers is going to air this one out, and he's in. Dante Culture. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. In order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
As Shador on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. Nice.
Here's Sanders to throw. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Rodgers. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
Every defensive coordinator in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for three. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullamaut. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's a handoff to Genti. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A ball deep for the end zone. Ball incomplete. Hovering, standing there, able to jar the ball big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
19 tight.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
That's good.
60 Vikings. 70 Rangers.
A gain of 16
19
yards.
Bronco leading.
And the Browns
From the gun, it's Shadur. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up
He was
3rd down.
to carry on Richardson. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Shadur. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Let's go now.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Now, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And this will pay off. It is caught. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And a Raider first down.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Grant, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 11 here on this drive. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he couldn't get inside the pylon, but spectacular return. He's set up his team with 1st and goal.
At the Raiders' 1-yard line.
Look at my team.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Brown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Browns will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Raiders 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had monster days.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Mostert now to return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
You talk about a response, and trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now he'll air one out. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Pass caught by Bond. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. At midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Hold it ready. Cougar 19, 70 range, 70 range. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
As Shador on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go.
They'll run it with Judkins. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with
is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cleveland.
15. First down, Brown.
Sack.
The motion man is Johnson. They go play action with Sanders. He's got it at about the 8. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Browns, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 48.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Mostert now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Line.
And he'll take it on in. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one complete to Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first down. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Brown's going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Shador. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The throw here is complete, and he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
He's got another one. Touchdown, Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Browns tack on one more to their lead.
Raiders 54.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. There by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man. That is Bob. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That'll be intercepted. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Sanders. Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
76, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Now, Sanders. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Browns will get the ball at the Sanders on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Similar to a tight end, this slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Down the field, it's caught on the left sideline. That's number 40 on the season for him. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, Jenkins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Keep on lying
ain't never been in Skate Town.